Good afternoon, Coach Wheeler here, and I'd like to bring you an update for the 2024-25 sports and activities season for Liberty High School. This is the end of the year report for the Wentzville School District for Liberty High School. This past school year at Liberty, it's been a school year full of successes and a couple setbacks for our activities and athletic programs. We've had several conference, district, and some state champions, qualifiers, not to mention several individuals who have competed in state level competitions like DECA, FBLA, robotics, speech and debate, and so on. Currently, our activities and athletic budget is running under 1.5% of our spending projections for this past school year. Our stakeholders and boosters have done a tremendous job with bolstering our activities and athletic budgets through donations and fundraising. Our coaches do a really good job of fundraising to help get extra things for all our sports teams. Current athletic facilities projects are on track. They've either been completed, they are currently being worked on, or they are scheduled to be completed soon. And our new leadership initiative is currently being implemented and should be up and running within a school year or two. Right now we're just working out some logistics with that and dotting some I's and crossing some T's. Like I said, this year has been a pretty good year for Liberty High School for our athletic and activities programs. In the fall, our boys soccer team, they're a very competitive, good team. They won another district championship that is their 5th in school history. They ended up being ranked in the top 10 in the large bracket for Missouri's high schools. Our football team had another successful season. They had a record of 8-4. They lost to North Point High School in the district championship. So they ended up with a nice winning record. Our cross-country team had a state champion. It was the first time in our school history that we've had a state champion in cross-country. Miss Sanchez, she represented our school well and was able to win state in cross-country. So very proud of that young lady. Our boys swim team had several state qualifiers this past season. We have a new coach who took over this year, and he's done a tremendous job with both the boys and girls swim teams. Our girls golf team had a great season as well. They sent 3 young ladies to the state championships and competed well. Our top spot was 9th place in state, which was very good. Our girls tennis team had its biggest turnout yet. We actually had to make the decision to cut this year in tennis. It was the first time we had to make cuts in tennis. It was unfortunate because so many young ladies were looking forward to playing tennis. We had over 100 young ladies come out to play tennis. Unfortunately, we just don't have enough courts. We only have 8 courts at Liberty, and we don't have enough coaches. We have 2 coaches for tennis. So it was about having time and supervision. It just wasn't going to work out with the amount of girls, so we had to cut it down to 2 teams. So we ended up keeping over 70 young ladies for our tennis program. And we also sent a couple individuals to the state level for tennis, so they had a very successful season. Our theater department put on a great play in the fall called Trap. It was a great show. Those kids worked so hard, and our theater director does a great job with organizing and running that whole thing. She did great. In the winter, our wrestling team sent several boys and girls to the state tournament, and we had a lot of great records and some good wrestling going on. Our girls swim team was very dominant this season. We won conference, and we sent 5 swimmers and divers to state. Our basketball team had another successful season, but they fell short in the second round of districts, losing to a very tough Small North team. We have several great coaches that help out with our basketball program, and that's always been one of our strongest programs. Our spring sports are off to a pretty good start. The track and field team is setting PRs, personal records, like almost weekly. We have a couple freshmen who are very fast, competing in the sprints, the 100 and the 200. We have a baseball player who's sprinting for the track team, and he's playing baseball too, a senior. Our baseball team, speaking of, is led by several great coaches. And they have a large group of seniors. They have 11 seniors this year, and they had a very successful freshman team, JV, and so on. Now they're seniors, and they're struggling a little bit right now, but they're hoping to kind of turn their season around. We're in the GAC, the Gateway Athletic Conference, which is the toughest baseball conference in the whole state of Missouri. But they are competing, and hopefully we can get back on the winning record. Right now we're under 500, and hopefully we'll turn that around. The girls soccer team is playing amazing. They're really, really good. They're also, I think, ranked top 10 in the state right now. Their record is currently 8-3. They just lost in the championships, the Champions Cup championship, to Corey Sioux, which is a highly ranked team, possibly number one team in the state of Missouri. We lost 4-2 to them this past weekend. Very competitive team, led by 8 underclassmen. Our team is very young. We only have a handful of seniors and a couple of juniors. The rest are all freshmen and sophomores. Our coach does a very good job with those kids, and we're looking for a lot of success out of those young ladies in the next couple of years. The boys golf team is shooting. They're shooting great, and they're under par every day. We have some state qualifiers for sure that they're competing as we expected them to. I'd like to mention our dance team this year once again won state. This is the 5th time they've won state. They are super, super competitive. They work hard. Their GPAs are above 4 their average GPA is above 4.0. They're very, very, very hardworking young ladies. The cheerleading team also did great this season. They won their regional. Also like to give a shout out to the robotics team, which is currently going to the national competition. And then if they qualify high enough in that, they will go into the world competition. And we had 7 top 10 finishers in FBLA and 9 from DECA. So it's a big shout out to all the sponsors who are working hard with those kids and some pretty practical stuff in the business world. Like I mentioned before, we are under budget. We're cutting back. It looks like there's going to be some pretty big increases in officials' pay over the next couple of years, just from what I've heard from AD meetings and meetings with the officials, the head of the officials. So we'll be budgeting appropriately for that for the next couple of years. We've actually got back some money this year by getting several student volunteers to work our games for 8+ hours. So they were able to get some hours of volunteer experience, and they help us out by saving some money, not having to pay game workers. Our main facilities projects are on task. Right now, our biggest one is the new football field, the new turf field for our football field. We are 2 years overdue on that. It's the seams are ripping. It's past its due date, so that is one of the main things we need. We are also currently getting a grass infield for our softball and baseball fields. That way we have equity with the other schools in the district. They all have the grass infields, and it's a matter of parity. So we'll be getting those next season. And we are working with a new company that is going to be replacing our glitching scoreboards. So things are looking pretty good here at Liberty High School. Well, thank everybody for taking the time to listen to how we're doing, and have a great night.